Salute. How y'all doing? My name is DerrickCWilliams. I have always taken to heart the quote from Minister Louis Farrakhan regarding history. And he said, wise people study history because if you don't know what was, you can't understand what is, and you're ill prepared for what is yet to come. So wise people study history. The title of this presentation will be called That's Racist, Right? And I'm just one man in the comment section on YouTube. Salute to Mr. Ami Horowitz. He did a man on the street interview with black people regarding quotes that were said by Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And you're going to see the look of surprise when who says what. And it's interesting to note that you have so many black people voting for Joe Biden, who is without question a racist, and Kamala Harris, who looks like she's a low-key racist by simply the way she is locked up all these black men in California. This cannot be disputed. And so for those reasons alone, I could not stand with these people. Just don't like now one of these motherfuckers. Just don't. But at any rate, you make your own determination. All y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die.
I'm not Horowitz, and Democrats will have you believe that President Trump is a raging racist and Joe Biden is a champion of the black community. Well, I'm here in Harlem to find out by playing America's favorite game. Is this racist? So I hit the streets to find some Biden-supporting Democrats to play the game. Let's go. The game is this. I'm going to give you a quote, and you're going to tell me how racist that quote is, from 10 being most racist, 1 being least racist.
I've been around. I went to all-white high school, so I'm ready for this.
Referring to Barack Obama, he said, first mainstream African-American who is bright, articulate, and clean. How racist?
10.
Who is bright, articulate, and clean.
Yeah, that's up there. That's like got to be like a 10, a 9. Yeah, because it's like you're implying that most black people, most African Americans aren't that way.
That's just like that was just like moderate racist.
It's kind of racist. I would say probably 9. Just because somebody's articulate and clean and they happen to be black, that's not a reason to say it like that. So, I would say that on a scale
on the racist-o-meter.
8. I was a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
So still racist, but not crazy racist.
Yeah, not crazy, not huge.
Right.
Say that's like a 9.
That's a 9. Wow.
That's a 9. That's a 9.
So said if you don't vote for people, then you ain't black.
That's 10. You don't vote for me, you're not black. I'm gonna say that one definitely not as high as the other one.
Okay.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah.
But I would say that's like a 6-7.
A 6-7.
6.5.
6.5. I like that. I like the accuracy on that.
Yeah.
The exactitude.
Imply that is a bit like, who are you to tell me if I'm black or not? So yeah, I'd say that's about a 10.
I'm gonna give that
An
8.
8.
That's just a dumbass comment. Like,
referring to inner city busing, bringing black people to white schools, he said that would create a racial jungle. I don't want my kids going to a racial jungle. How racist is it? By doing that, you're creating racial jungles. And I don't want my children going to That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Spot, off the bat.
I was bust. I understand that. That's a 10.
Straight up.
Straight up. I would say 10.
That's a reader racist quote.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would say 10 too.
10.
That's a 10.
Why would you say something like that? That's like pretty much saying that's a Jedi. If you had a 20, then it would be a 20.
That was as racist as you can get.
That's racism in a book. Like, if you want to be racist, you got to say that line.
Like, who said that?
You know, I was just say the N-word. Yeah, pretty much.
In referring to inner city Baltimore, he said it's a rat-infested hellhole.
That's 100% true. It is.
So not a racist statement.
Not a racist statement at all.
Like in one.
You're living in poverty and your schools are no good. Is that a racist statement?
No. Not whatsoever.
I would say probably 1. Number 3. That's true. See, these are facts. So you can't put it in a racist category because he's stating something that's really basically facts.
Our inner cities are a disaster. Is that a racist statement?
Say that, but it's not. I would say probably true.
Been like that forever.
Okay.
I don't feel it's a racist statement. It is something that's real that needs to be changed.
The quote about Barack Obama being bright, articulate, and clean, Joe Biden.
Really? Wow. And that was his VP, like, wow.
Yeah, a little surprised?
Yeah.
The quote about you ain't black, you don't vote for me was Joe Biden.
He said that?
He did say that.
Wow. Wow.
You seem blown away.
Yeah, because it's just like, as someone who's, I'm not gonna lie, an open Democrat, like, you would expect that when you represent that party, you wouldn't feel comfortable saying things like that in the open and on media. So when you have so many people, specifically black people, that are backing you, and you just felt comfortable saying something like that.
Saying you don't vote for me, you ain't a black person, Joe Biden.
Oh, you did say that. I remember
That was
Yeah.
Joe Biden again?
Joe Biden again. Joe Biden said to Charlemagne the God.
Wow.
And the last quote about the racial jungle with busing was Joe Biden.
It makes me fearful.
Everybody knows that Joe Biden's racist. Why?
Does everybody know that?
I think you should know that Joe Biden ran 3 times for president and he's racist. He never won unless it was an actual black person on his ticket. So.
Because most people were shocked to hear those quotes came from Joe Biden.
Really?
Yeah, most people here did not know that.
It's very sad.
You think the Democratic Party has taken the black vote for granted?
Definitely. 100%. They want our vote, but it's not nothing being done to make a difference as far as the conditions and the changes that we really need. It goes to a deaf ear. It's like nobody's listening to what needs to be done.
I feel like they come in and do a photo op and try to highlight it as an issue. Because later on down the line, you get in office, you turn your back on us.
Of course, everything has always been for years.
I would say someone.
I might also say that when they need blood, that's when they come to us.
Right.
And after that, hey, you don't see them.
Of course they do. They only use it for their game when they trying to win an election.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I genuinely feel that way. I find that when black people, when it's time to vote, they kind of like go to the black community like, we have your vote, we have your back. I go like, yeah, and then it's like as soon as the vote's done and you have it, it's like you drop us like a hot sack of potatoes and you just like walk away from us. It's like you don't do anything for our communities, you don't do anything for like us in general.
Most of the time, they don't do what they're supposed to do for black people. So it's like no matter what, they're gonna vote for us anyway because that's how we're conditioned to vote for Democrats.
You say Barack Obama did anything to improve your life over that 8 years?
No, not at all. He did nothing for me.
In the 8 years he was president, do you think he made a significant improvement in your day-to-day life?
Not me.
Did your lives get better under Barack Obama?
None of them have improved our lives. The only thing that improved is that her mother's life or her mother's life. Nothing has changed.
Not quite. We was happy to see a black person in the White House, but it didn't really. There was no big change that we expected. He said, yes, we can.
More black people actually died in America when he became president.
During his term?
During the first term and everything.
But in Barack Obama did, he was just sweet talking. Sweet talking. That was it.
It's a black person in office, so we automatically just run to it and say it's a good thing.
Right.
When it's not. Obama wasn't a good person. He has killed children and women.
But he didn't deliver. So you're saying in the inner cities, right?
Yeah.
Democrats change.
Correct.
So you're implying that we should vote for Republicans in those cities and see if there's going to be a difference?
That's what the Republicans are saying.
That's what they're saying.
For sure.
If something's not working, like, someone's got to be open to new ideas, obviously. But let's hear these ideas first. Why not?